Hi, this is Nick Bayard with the Lessons for Success and Happiness video series. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about names and the importance of names, importance of remembering them, and then some reflections I have on how to become better at remembering names. I think names are intensely personal and they're intensely important. They are a primary form of identity that connects us to the outside world. We are assigned our names before birth usually, and they stay with us long after we go. Our names are our primary sort of point of connection to our nationality, our ability to drive, our ability to earn and spend money. Our name is on our passport, driver's license, bank statements, credit cards. And so it feels bad when someone forgets your name because it feels like maybe this person didn't think I was important enough. And it feels bad when you forget someone else's name because you don't want that person to go through the same thing. So one of the best ways you can honor someone else is to remember their name. And I want to share a couple ideas I have on how to get better at remembering names. And this first point is, I think, the most important and has probably the most potential for impact on people remembering names on a big level. And that's to refuse to buy into the myth that anyone can be terrible with names. I'm sure you've heard this before, oh, I'm terrible with names. But the amount of mental energy it takes to express to someone that you're terrible with names is the same amount, if not more, mental energy than it takes to actually remember a name. I want to say that again. The amount of mental energy it takes to express to someone that you're terrible at names is the same amount, if not more, mental energy than it takes to actually remember the name. So if you have the urge to say that, just stop yourself and say, instead of saying this, I'm going to actually really focus on the name and remember it. The second point is if you can use this person's name in conversation a couple times, it'll help you build that connection in your mind between the name and the face. So if I've just met someone named John, I'm going to say, oh, that's an interesting point, John, or it's nice to meet you, John. That way, I will have already said the person's name to them. So next time, my brain is kind of primed to say it again. If you want to make extra sure, if you don't think you're going to be able to remember a name, maybe it's a name you haven't heard before, go back to your office or back to your car or back to your room and write it down. That way you can refer back to it next time you think you're going to see that person. I think it is a really honorable thing to put some effort into remembering somebody's name like that. Finally, if none of these things work, that's okay. Just push past the awkwardness when you see the person the next time and just say, I'm sorry, can you tell me your name again? And a pitfall I fall into a lot is whenever I push past that awkwardness, those awkward feelings and the feeling of relief I get when the person tells me the name again are so distracting that I don't actually remember the name the second time. And so I'll encourage you, as I'm encouraging myself, push past that awkwardness, but don't let the awkwardness of the moment distract you from remembering the name, because you're going to get the name a second time, and that's your chance to really remember it. So this has been my fourth video with Lessons for Success and Happiness. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.